for joining us. I'm Benita Zahn.
And I'm Jim Cabrick. Unemployment in this country has now reached levels last seen during the Great Depression.
The Department of Labor says 26 million workers have lost their jobs since the coronavirus outbreak began. The House just approved an economic stimulus package approved by the Senate on Tuesday. When signed by President Trump, it'll provide nearly $500 billion for small businesses and hospitals and make funding available to ramp up testing for the virus. The House is also creating a subcommittee to oversee how the money is spent. Many lawmakers were wearing face masks and scarves in the chamber, and local Congressman Paul Tonko says he drove to Washington for the vote.
That federal stimulus bill does not provide any money for state and local governments. When Governor Cuomo met with President Trump on Tuesday, he was told there would be funding for New York in the next stimulus bill. But Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says it's time to hit the pause button on federal spending. Dan Levy is at the state capitol with the governor's reaction. Dan?
Anger, irritated, and outraged, all of which could describe Governor Cuomo's emotional state after learning that federal stimulus money, at least for now, is not coming to New York State.
How do you not fund police and fire and teachers and schools in the midst of this crisis?
It was Senate Leader Mitch McConnell who really fired up the governor last night, suggesting that he would certainly be in favor of allowing states to use the bankruptcy route to recover from staggering coronavirus debt, refusing to borrow money from future generations.
This is one of the really dumb ideas of all time.
The governor didn't stop there, calling McConnell's suggestion incredibly short-sighted.
We're concerned about the economy. States should declare bankruptcy? That's how you're going to bring this national economy back? By states declaring bankruptcy? You want to see that market fall through the cellar? Let New York State declare bankruptcy.
The governor was equally offended by McConnell's use of the phrase blue state bailout.
What he's saying is if you look at the states that have coronavirus problems, they tend to be Democratic states. Don't help New York State because it is a Democratic state. How ugly a thought. I mean, if there's ever a time for humanity and decency, now is the time. And if there was ever a time to stop your obsessive political bias and anger, which is what it's morphed into, just a political anger, now is the time.
One further point, Congressman Peter King, a Republican from the New York City area, labeled McConnell's actions shameful and indefensible. Live at the Capitol, Dan Levy, News Channel 13.